So what are the answers to achieving prosperity, sustainability, and happiness? I'm Barry Wilson, a systems ecologist, and I've been working on learning about and teaching cumulative effects for more than 20 years. The answer to achieving prosperity, sustainability, and happiness rests in two key principles. First is to understand what our key priorities are, and secondly is to identify the combination of cumulative effects that are going to lead to their achievement. Let me tell you why. Simply put, cumulative effects are the outcomes that result from the combination of all the actions that led up to those outcomes. So in other words, the state of the world today is really the result of all our past choices and actions in combination with natural forces. What happens tomorrow will be a result of the choices we make today and the environment that we'll exist in the future. Now, there's obvious examples about cumulative effects all around us. We just don't often think of it this way. As an example, your health is the cumulative effect of a lot of different factors. For example, genetics, the nutrition that you feed your body, the strength of your immune system, how much and how intensely you exercise, the quality of the air you breathe, and the water that you drink, your access to good health care, the stress your body and mind must go through every single day because of your job, your lifestyle, the place you live, and so on. Now, similarly, stock market levels and currency values, and in fact, probably the strength of your retirement investment, are the cumulative effect of investor confidence, economic stability, product value, speculation, and uncertainty. The integrity of our natural environment is the combination of human land use and natural disturbances like wildfire, floods, avalanches, and now climate change. So what? Why should we care? Because our future and the future of our children and the future of their children hangs in the balance. Cumulative effects are literally fundamental to our continuing existence. We should care because understanding cumulative effects is fundamental to our continuing existence. The three pillars of sustainability are known as the triple bottom line, namely economic prosperity, environmental integrity, and social well-being. And just like a three-legged stool, if all the legs of that stool are about the same length and strength, then our stool will be strong, stable, and resilient. However, if we don't pay attention and we let one of the legs of the stool get small, like I've got economy here, our stool can become weak, unstable, and fall over. Now, building and maintaining a stool that's strong and stable can be very challenging. Let's face it, we all often find ourselves working and maybe even lobbying for one of those legs rather than all three. Our survival is going to require that we change that mindset. We're going to need to collaborate to keep all three legs of the stool strong and secure, especially in the face of turbulent and rapid change that we're undergoing now. Now, the other day, my mom shared this article with me about species at risk in Canada. Did you know that there are 844 species at risk on the endangered list in Canada? I was shocked. That's a big number. So we were talking about, what are the things that cause that risk? And most of it comes from human land uses. But at the same time, we recognize that those human land uses have created a strong and vibrant economy in Canada and increased our quality of life substantially. So at the end of our discussion, my mom wisely asked, what's the answer? Making the right choices means we first need to understand what our key priorities are, and then we need to figure out the combination of cumulative effects that are going to lead to their achievement. Now, I believe the answer to keeping our sustainability stool strong and resilient is to have a map that shows us the path forward. Without that map, we're going to be just roaming along on a wing and a prayer, resting on our good fortune for our future, and that's pretty risky. Now, how do we make one of those maps? The best way to do it is to collaboratively build a framework that consists of the following 5 key components on the board behind me. First of all, we need to identify our key priorities. That is what we want. Number 2, we're going to need measurable triple bottom line goals that reflect those key priorities. Think of it as our destination. Number 3, we're going to have to identify the strategies that will contribute to achieving those key priorities. What's the route we're going to take? Number 4, we're going to need a dashboard of indicators that are going to tell us how strong our 3-legged stool is. Think of in a car, you've got all the different instruments that are telling you how you're doing. Are we there yet? And number 5, we're going to need a plan to keep monitoring, learning, and adapting, because our maps continually need to be updated as we move forward. Now, this framework or map will give us line of sight from today to the future that we're reaching for. It will also simplify how we have to make choices about which way we're going to go, which projects are worthwhile, which things contribute to the achievement of the vision of future we have. In the next few videos, I'm going to be sharing some of the leading edge technology that can help us build this framework. Until then, thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, and we'll let you know when the next video is ready to view.